during the global pandemic in 2020. The MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022 marks the 106th year of the competition and celebrates the arrival of Dairy Farmers of Ontario, the marketing group representing Ontario dairy farmers and the largest sector of Ontario agriculture, as the newest title partner. The Ontario Cup has reclaimed its pre-pandemic glory in 2022 as the 106th edition of the Soccer for Life competition has played out safely across the province with thousands of participants. After an amazing summer of competition, the MilkUP Ontario Cup finals are now set. What began with nearly 500 teams has been whittled down to the last 28, with each vying for Ontario Cup glory over the first two September weekends. To add to the excitement of this storied competition, the MilkUP Ontario Cup champions in the U15, U17, and adult divisions will once again get to fly their provincial flag at the national championships in October after this event had to be canceled due to pandemic restrictions in 2021. That is what's at stake here in this boys under 17 final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022, as the winning squad from this game will represent Ontario at Nationals in October. We've got Glen Shields Juventus FC wearing the red and black striped kit, black shorts, white socks. Aaron Mills, the Eagles in all green, as is tradition. They've actually got a bit of black on the front of their kits as well. And this should be a tremendous game here between these two squads. If it's anything like what we've seen already to this point in the day, it's going to be one heck of a game, as we just witnessed with the under 17 girls. That went to penalty kicks and Caledon pulling out the big win. And in tonight's men's match, it'll be Gloucester taking on Caledon United FC. So Caledon looking for double Ontario Cup glory a little bit later here today. Gloucester building a dynasty. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in their match, but for now, we'll focus in on the boys under 17. And before we do, we'll take a moment of silence pre-national anthem in memory of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Ontario Soccer President Peter Grusso fist bumping the players, wishing them best of luck as they get set to take to the pitch. A moment of silence in memory of the Queen, and then the national anthems.
Please rise and remember in memory of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, followed by the playing of our national anthem.
All right, it is time. The boys under 17 final here at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. And new this year, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 dairy producers and their families, has joined Ontario Soccer as a premier partner and the exclusive title partner of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario Soccer will bring positive outcomes to youth sports across the province. Keep your eyes on OntarioSoccer.net, where the deserving 2022 MilkUP future leaders will be announced soon. Well, the captains meet with the match officials at the half and the coin toss to determine who will kick off in this boys under 17 final at the 2022 MilkUP Ontario Cup between Glen Shields Juventus FC and Aaron Mills Eagles Green. Starting keeper for Aaron Mills, Devin Dadek will take the goal. Still to be determined for Glen Shields, but I'd be a betting man that Sebastian Contreras gets the goal for them, as he's been phenomenal throughout the season. And well, Contreras certainly has the body language to indicate he'll be starting here for Glen Shields. As we'll find out which team is kicking off and which team's defending which goal. Aaron Mills Eagles in green. A little bit of black trim on the front of their jerseys around the shoulders and sleeves and through the midsection. The Glen Shields Juventus FC actually sporting AC Milan colors, which, you know what? As a Milanista, I'm a fan of that. Otherwise, I wouldn't normally support a Juventus team. I say that very tongue-in-cheek, and they look like a prime squad ready to do some damage here in their red and black striped kits, red throughout the midsection and black shorts, white socks. Captains, Luke Raposo for Aaron Mills wears the captain's armband. As both teams huddling up, and we get set to kick off here at the Ontario Soccer Centre Stadium for the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. My name's Nico Cardarelli, your play-by-play commentator for today's match. Big shout out to our technical crew behind the scenes doing yeoman's work today. They are long days, and with some changes to our broadcast for this event, well, we've worked through some challenges and the guys have risen to the occasion nicely, and we're getting better and better with each game, and we look forward to continuing the coverage, of course, tonight with the men's final, and then next week as well, when on Saturday the 17th, we'll have 4 more matches, and then we'll wrap up with 2 on Sunday the 18th. So still lots of action here to come at the MilkUP Ontario Cup. T-Roy Samuels, the captain for Glen Shields FC. As the teams take to the pitch, and it will be Glen Shields Juventus FC kicking us off here in the boys U17 MilkUP Ontario Cup final in 2022. So Glen Shields will work left to right across your screen, kicking us off. Aaron Mills right to left as they defend the goal to our broadcast right. And with Hub International Insurance Brokers presenting our broadcast, we have a partner today to support us as we prepare for tomorrow, and who will help us protect what matters most when we get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and Hub wants us to be ready for it. Find out more at hubinternational.com. Contreras defends the goal to our left for Glen Shields. Dadek, the goal to the right for Aaron Mills. A little bit of confusion, and now we're underway here in the boys under 17 final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. Samuels picks up the ball for Glen Shields as he plays that one over to Laria. Glenn Shields playing a bit of a 4-3-2-1 formation in a sense as it adapts and they bring the ball into the attacking third. And just quickly, it's cleared away by Ishan Rampul as he wasn't taking any chances there. Aaron Mills countering with more of a 4-4-2. As we've got some flares going in the crowds, how about that support for Glenn Shields Juventus FC? As they unleash some red flares at the Aaron Mills fans in green trying to wave it away. Well, you got to love the soccer environment here at the Ontario Soccer Centre Stadium with the MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals action. Glenn Shields with the throw-in into the attacking third. Tossed in, trying to make the play there was Laboa, but just as quickly knocked away for a Glenn Shields throw. Controlled for a moment by Salaturo. Glenn Shields able to hold possession after the initial miscue, and now it's back as it's controlled by his side. He switches over to the captain, Samuels, being pressured there by Raposo. Samuels nearly has his pocket pick, but comes away with possession as he dribbles the ball ahead here for Glenn Shields. Evades another sliding challenge, and then the ball picked off his foot. Nice challenge for Aaron Mills as sending the ball forward, but too far away from the attacker and straight to the keeper, Contreras. Will pull it back inside his box after the cross came from Rampool. So Contreras boots that one out. Aerial challenge. It's flicked on, and it'll make its way towards the Aaron Mills keeper, Dadik, who scoops it up and just as quickly bowls it out. Nguyen taking possession, checking his options, goes backwards as they try and move forwards. Rampool evades the first challenge, plays it to Nguyen, up the line, kept in. Nguyen gets the return pass from Raposo, as now it's played forward and controlled by Sivanessen. Sivanessen pulls back, checks his option, and uses Nguyen, who in turn goes backwards, and that's controlled by Shosha. Aaron Mills bringing the ball forward as Nguyen carries it, supplies the pass, and here's a 1-2 as the return intended and chasing back for it defensively was Assad. He did nice to keep that in. Glenn Shields with the pressure on his back from the attacking Aaron Mills player in Ali Baccarat. Chasing after it, that goes off a green player and out for a Glenn Shields Juventus throw-in. Good pace early in this match from both teams. As Laboa opts to leave it, and Alessio Louis gets set to take the throw. Not much movement off the ball right now, but good communication at field level. As Louis tries to find a teammate, it's picked up now by Chen. When turn goes back to Louis, holds it in along the line. Now it's controlled by Laboa. Laboa uses the overlap option in Louis. He gets checked hard, and a good shoulder defensive challenge there by Shishoa to keep that threatening play at bay. Picked up once again by Glenn Shields, though. Is trying to spin over top the ball was Lomangino, but he turns it over, and now it's controlled by Sivanessen. His pass forward, that picked off as Fix comes up with it. Fix lays it off. As stepping over and playing it backwards was Laraya. Switched over by the captain Samuels. He gets the return pass from Assad. As now Glenn Shields playing more of a 3-back line. Starting to push forward a little bit. 5-man midfield, 2 up front. We've got the floater in Chen, who will at times track back to the back line, but as we just saw, he's happy to push up as well. Possession turned over. Aaron Mills take it through the midfield. Challenge on the back. Chen coughed up, and now here go Glenn Shields, led by Fix. Fix makes the pass through. This could be threatening. Shot right on, and it's a goal! 5 minutes into this match, and Dante Lomangino strikes and puts Glenn Shields Juventus FC up 1-0, but no goal. The offside flag is up. Wow, we all missed it, except for the Aaron Mills keeper. No goal, offside, it's waved off. Lomangino thought he had the score. He thought he had the tally. So 0-0 we remain after Glen Shields Juventus FC nearly take the opening goal. But an offside called against Lomangino, and Dadik gets bailed out as the Aaron Mills backline nearly got caught. But they played it well and caught Lomangino offside, and now a free kick here for Aaron Mills. Dadik, strong ball forward, headed down, picked up now as Chen looks for a man and he plays it over to Assad. Touched out wide, back to Assad, one touch ball forward, and that'll be tracked down by Aiden Morrison for Aaron Mills as he lets that go to his keeper, Dadik. Devin Dadik.
You're fit. They're watching. He's wide open in the middle between the lines.
Good punt. That one clears half and some as it's headed down. Chen tries to challenge, but it's Rampool who gets the touch for the Eagles. Played back as the captain for Glen Shields, Samuels, moves it forward. Challenge, and coming up with it was Chen. He did well to outbattle Rampool on that one. Raya. Quick touch over to the flank where Louis picks it up. He tries to send Laboa on a run, but that one too heavy a touch, and now it's secured by Shosha as he tries to clear it up. Nguyen with the touch before it made its way to Rampool, and now carrying it up is the Aaron Mills captain, Raposo. He tries to send Barakat on a run, but Samuels defending well, and he earns the free kick for Glen Shields. That's textbook defending there from Devroy Samuels for Glen Shields. He plays it short to the keeper Contreras, back to Samuels, switches it out, and now it's held by James Assad. Assad chips it up to the half, but it's picked off by the aerial challenge of Durawi. And then a throw-in coming here for Glen Shields. Nice job on the juggle there by Lomangino, but nothing doing in the end. Check that it was actually Salaturo on the ball. Now Lomangino checks too. His touch a little too heavy. Possession turned over as Rampool takes it through the midfield. Rampool able to carry this forward, taking on defenders. Fights off a couple of challenges, draws to his right foot, gets the shot away, and that one just dipped wide. Tremendous individual effort there from Ishan Rampool, and he just missed the target with that brilliant sequence. He must have fought off 3-4 quality challenges, tackles there, and Rampool able to generate the shot even once Samuels closed him down. Very impressive stuff there from the Aaron Mills midfielder. Contreras takes the goal kick, headed out, picked up now by Louis. Drops that one back. Laraya looks for an option, and he opts to use his captain, Samuels. Plays it over to Assad. Tries to open up along the far flank. Nothing showing yet. He plays it forward as Lomangino starts to run onto it. He's closed down by Morrison. Lomangino takes him to the corner, and he thought he had a corner kick coming, but it's out for a goal kick. Nice defensive work that time by Aiden Morrison on that one-on-one exchange with Lomangino. So Dadik will take the goal kick here. 10th minute of action. Scoreless, although we thought we had the breakthrough, but not for the assistant's flag on the offside call against Lomangino for Glen Shields. As now they're pressing for possession, but Aaron Mills come up with it, and they clear the ball up to the half, almost the half, not quite there, and now it's corralled nicely by Adam Fix. Fix spins and plays it up the line where Lomangino starts to take on Morrison. Dishes it off as it's picked up by Fusili. He tries to tow down to the goal line, and it's out for a goal kick. First touch of the match in an offensive role there for Fusili is
he's alone with Aiden. We got to double him up on there.
The defensive midfielder opted to step up into the play and created some good pressure on that sequence. Dadik gets set to take the goal kick. as he plays it out with the right foot. And Nguyen heads it on. That one will find a gap, and running onto it is Barakat. The ball bounces around, but it's controlled by Laraya. And now Louis takes it ahead for Glenn Shields, but his ball up the line, out of touch for a throw-in. Leonard Nguyen tosses in, given away after the initial touch from Rampool. Now picked up by Sivanesen as his through ball tried to pick out Barakat, but it's intercepted, and now Louis feeds it ahead for Lomangino. Lomangino tries to turn off the defender, makes the pass ahead for Laboa. Laboa can't quite split the D as it tracks to the goal line, and it's controlled now by Shusha. Shusha passes ahead for Nguyen. Nguyen laying it off as Rampool drops back. Shusha, Nguyen, steps around the first challenge, plays it off the Glenn Shields player in Chen, and out for an Aaron Mills throw-in.
Who's coming? Who's coming? Go!
Nguyen, ball off of Louis, and we'll do it all again. As it's been a tightly contested match so far.
Stay the ball. Get up here. Come on.
Moments of furious action and then moments of calm, and both teams looking to pose a threat in the opportunities given us. Through the midfield, it's controlled by Darawi. He plays it back. Morrison, Aaron Mills trying to build their way forward here as it's picked up and played ahead where Sivansen can't quite get to it, and it'll go out for a Glenn Shields throw-in.
Take that pass. Take that pass, please.
Long toss, that one flicked on by Lomangino as Laboa comes up with it now. Laboa looks for an option. Chen opts to direct it back to Samuels. Laraya, Samuels, Glenn Shields building from the back line. Samuels delivers a good ball forward. Lomangino running onto it, but the defensive header of Morrison clears the threat. Brought down by Darawi. Rampool, nice return touch. Has actually checked that. That was Dominic Sivansen in there for Aaron Mills. And now picked up by Assad for Glenn Shields. Lomangino checks back to get the ball, then lays it off for Assad. There's once again a lot of patience being shown here by Glenn Shields in their possession. They don't want to force. They want to take opportunities when presented, but there Aaron Mills closed down, and this could be an opportunity as Laboa tries to play it forward. Spinning off the challenges, Salaturo. There's a left-footed strike from Lomangino. It gets blocked, and now a chance for Aaron Mills to break out as they play it forward for Raposo. Raposo fights through the grab, continues forward, tries to thread the needle, but that's given away after Assad gets there with the clearance. Teams exchange possession, checking back, but pulling forward on the anticipation is Fusili, and now he feeds it ahead to Lomangino. He takes a knock to the back, but nothing doing, as it's picked up now by Sivansen. Sivansen, looking for options, chooses to lay it off to Nguyen. Nguyen's got time and space. He feeds the ball forward. Barakat pulls it down, but he's got Samuels all over him. Pops loose, shot attempt blocked, falls to Rampool. He tries to rainbow over the defender on the turf, and in the end, possession turned over. As we roll into the 15th minute of play, Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of its talented pathway. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit TorontoFC.com for tickets and more. Held in along the far flank by Aaron Mills as they look for service into the penalty area. There's the cross over top the head of Sivansen. It pops out for a Rampool. He opts to lay it back now for Nguyen. Nguyen, his pass attempt blocked by Chen, and he springs Louis on a counter possibility. Louis can't quite hold it on that challenge against Shusha, and it's out for a Glenn Shields throw-in. So the pace picking up a little bit here in this one, and both teams trying to spring counter-attack opportunities as Louis plays it in. Salaturo, Chen, that one just skips off the foot of Fix, and now it's controlled by Aaron Mills as Carla takes it forward. His pass picked off as Assad steps up to it, but a heavy touch. And now it finds its way back to Samuels for Glenn Shields. We've got an Aaron Mills player down on the turf, And now the ball gets played out in a sportsmanlike effort to have Sivensen receive some treatment. He's got a bit of a limp there, and that'll force. Well, we'll see if Aaron Mills make a substitution here. I think they will. Glenn Shields looking to do the same.
Number 6, come on in. We're good. You come in.
Aaron Mills will get the change as they bring in Gopinath in place of the injured Sivensen.
Hey, back you in, back you in. Ali, you talk?
So it'll be a Glenn Shields. Actually, check that. Glenn Shields played it out. So it'll be an Aaron Mills throw in to restart the action. And a number of players pitch side saying just give it back to them. Good sportsmanship shown there as Glenn Shields will take possession from the throw in. Contreras comes out of his box to collect. We'll track it back inside the penalty area with the option to scoop it up here, but after pretending he might not, he does, only to then play it short.
Yusuf, don't follow. Yusuf, don't
As
follow.
Laraya goes back to Samuels. Devroy Samuels switches out wide for James Assad. Assad, right-footed ball up the pitch, but that's headed down by the Aaron Mills midfielder Darawi. As possession exchanged and now settled with Assad, stripped off his foot. The Eagles retain possession here as it's back with Morrison. Morrison touches out wide. Gets the return pass from the defender who's being closed down. And now Morrison finds a lane to feed it ahead for Rampool. Rampool with the change of pace tries to needle a through ball ahead, but too much pace and into the hands of Contreras. He quickly punts that one out. Met by the head of Shusha. Good effort there by Salaturo, but he can't come away with it. And now Aaron Mills look for a quick ball up the pitch. Darawi's attempt was blocked. Now Glenn Shields have it with Chen. Samuels. Laraya. Chen. Louis. Back to Laraya. Samuels. Methodical possession here from Glenn Shields as they look for an open man and they pick one out in Fusili. He gets clipped and he earns a free kick. Maybe a chance to play advantage, but nothing doing in the end, and a free kick to come here for Glenn Shields, Juventus FC. So an opportunity to play across into the penalty area from the free kick. As 4 red jerseys inside the 18 looking for reception. I believe it's Lomangino getting set to take the kick. Left-footed ball in. No, there's Lomangino looking for the header, but he can't quite get to the end of it. And it's out for a goal kick. As it was actually Jadelic Sanox who took the kick for Glenn Shields, and now they'll make a substitution, getting set to bring in Rogozovsky. So Eddie Laboa comes out for the time being, and they replace him with the attacking threat in Alex Rogozovsky. And we'll see if he can make an impact in a scoreless match here in the 20th minute of play. It's the boys under 17 final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. A berth to the Nationals in October on the line here. The winning team will represent Ontario at the National Championships. Shosha goes back to his keeper. Dadik, right-footed strike into the ball, and it's intercepted through the midfield, but Aaron Mills able to retain possession here as Rampool plays it off the Can I have another player and out for a throw-in. Nguyen gets set to take the toss. A little bit of movement ahead off the ball, and he picks out the man making the run. Flicked on there by Gopinath. But this time, after a second ricochet, it's out for a Glenn Shields throw. It's taken quickly off an Aaron Mills player, the captain, Luke Raposo, and Glenn Shields will take another throw in here. It's Ben Laraya looking for an option. That one picked off by Darawi. Lomangino, he gets pulled back, but fights through the challenge, gets around Shusha, tries the left-footed strike from distance, and the save made by the keeper Dadik, he had time, so not a concern. That a little bit of a bobble off the initial shot because it was right there for him to scoop up. But Lomangino, who thought he had the opening goal until he realized the assistant's flag was up for offside. That was his first attempt on target since, and well, good to see the confidence to take that strike. Would have looked for a bit better quality, but did well to generate the chance as Glenn Shields earned themselves a throw in here. As it's tossed in by Louis. Chen receives the pass. Flips that one over to Fix, who in turn lays it off for Assad. Samuels, the captain, looking up the pitch, looking for movement off the ball, not seeing a ton of it. So he'll opt to pull it back and give Assad the option as he's got one man out wide, tight to the line, and he makes that pass. Fusili goes back to Assad. And now it finds its way to Samuels. Aaron Mills keeping good shape. Defensively, not allowing Glenn Shields to service anything long up the pitch. Good sliding tackle there by Nguyen, and that leads to a turnover, and now Aaron Mills have it through the midfield as Rampool touches out wide. Darawi, even further, it's going to have to be pulled back as Darawi takes possession here. And Glenn Shields quickly getting into their defensive shape to prevent any counterattack opportunities. Nguyen, he gets closed down by Louis, but fights through it, and a nice 1-2 sees Nguyen back in possession. His ball, wrong side of Barakat there. Otherwise, that could have been something special brewing. Now Louis has it. Makes the pass, and turning and burning here is Rogozovsky. They flip it into the middle only to see it knocked away. Top of the 18, there's a volley attempt blocked as Shusha got in the way of that shot from Fusili. Aaron Mills looking to break out. Nice slide tackle there. Takes possession away. And Glenn Shields trying to keep them pinned in their defensive zone. The ball rolls out. It's an Aaron Mills throw-in. Nice heads-up play there from Di Michele to ensure nothing more came. Substitution coming now for the Eagles. As it'll be Jacob Phillip coming into the match. And he'll replace the threat up front in Ali Barakat. Barakat generating some good opportunities in the opening 24 minutes of play. And now he'll earn himself a bit of a respite to recharge. Aaron Mills working from the throw and playing the ball forward as it was Gopinath trying to pick out a man, but it's turned over to Assad. His ball partially deflected. Now it's controlled by Nguyen as he's got room to carry it in front of him. Nguyen touches into the middle as the recently substituted in Phillip, unable to make a true challenge on that ball. Phillip trying to close down Samuels. Assad touches over to Fusili. Nice job to draw the ball away from the challenge. Feeds it ahead now for Salaturo. But he turns it over in the process, and Aaron Mills have possession with Morrison. Morrison touches out wide as it's played forward for Gopinath. Controlled along the line by Darawi. Turned over, and now Glenn Shields have it with Lomangino. He tries to take on 3 defenders, but outnumbered. He loses possession, and now the Eagles have it in their defensive zone, starting to break out as it's played into the middle for Rampool. He can't keep possession. Salaturo knocks it down, headed by Rogozovsky, and now it's controlled on the counter, but a heavy touch from Gopinath turns it over. Nice job by Assad to step up and cut that out. Louis into the middle for Chen. Chen taking on Rampool, touched away as a heavy boot there from Rogozovsky leads to a turnover and a throw in here for Aaron Mills. Scoreless right now in the boys under 17 final of MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. As Glen Shields Juventus FC battling here against Aaron Mills Eagles. Louis plays the ball forward, running onto it. Lomangino tracks it down. He's got Morrison on him defensively. Lomangino coughing it up and surrenders the throw in after the mistouch. That'll give Aaron Mills a chance to make a change here. As it'll be Sivensen coming back into the match, replacing Gopinath. So good to see Dominic Sivensen back from that knock that he took earlier in the match. He's got his left ankle taped up. But hopefully nothing serious, and hopefully he can continue to make an impact for Aaron Mills as they track the ball across half, leading it forward, running onto it, but unable to catch it was Sidant Carla. But he does find a way to win the throw-in for his team.
Right? So defensively, you gotta get stuck in there, right?
Controlled here on the throw-in by Darawi. Tight to the line as it's slid at by Carla, but they can't hold possession. And now Morrison steps up with the volley. Pulled down by Rampool. Tries to step around the challenge from Chen. Chen gets through him successfully. Possession now turned over as Sivensen tries the shot, and that one dips wide for a goal kick.
Come in here, Green. Take him away, Leo, take him away.
So the pace slowing up here a little bit midway through the first half, but both teams putting forth a good effort. A little bit of a wind at field level, working left to right, so towards the Aaron Mills goal. But nothing too substantial, nothing significant enough that should necessarily impact the ball or push it. I mean, maybe if there's a heavy gust, but it's pretty perfect conditions down pitch side for the action today here at the MilkUP Ontario Cup. Ball played back to the Aaron Mills keeper as Dadik looks for an option. Headed down by the Glen Shields player as Fusili stepped into it, but Aaron Mills retained possession. Darawi draws it back. Shusha lays it off. Louis tries to close Nguyen, but Nguyen gets past him, and now he's got room to carry it. Closed down by Chen. Nguyen took a bit of a knock there, and good job by the match official to spot the back arm of Chen, which came up and kind of got Nguyen around the neck area. So a free kick to come now for Aaron Mills. Tough angle to spot that where we were, it was clear, but excellent match officiating there on that call. Laid off. This could be a shooting opportunity. Left-footed strike. That's too easy for Contreras as he drops to one knee and makes the save on that shot from range by Sivensen. You like the confidence of the shooter in Sivensen, but to test Contreras, you're going to need something of more quality. As Louis tracks the ball, makes the pass, dummied on as Lomangino takes it now for Glen Shields, draws to his left foot, steps over, probably should have passed it off a second earlier as he had two options in Salaturo and Rogozovsky. And now Salaturo comes up with the loose ball, but his pocket pick, nice job there by Darawi. The ball pinballs around, and now it makes its way over to Raposo. The captain for Aaron Mills, Luke Raposo, taking on the defender, opts to pull it back, not forcing, as now Nguyen tees up a right-footed cross into the penalty area, but easily dealt with by Samuels, and now a chance for redemption for Nguyen as it comes right back to him. Raposo has it poked off his foot, controlled by Chen. Chen lays it off to Laraya. Louis. Ooh, bit of a mistouch there by Fix. And in doing so, he has to commit a foul to prevent Phillip from turning and getting an opportunity. So now a set piece free kick opportunity for the Aaron Mills Eagles. This from some distance, though, probably close.
Hey, right with the referees, Leo.
Probably pretty close to 30 yards out and not square on by any means. This is a tough angle if they were to try put one on net based on the formation at the top of the penalty area with 5 to 6 green jerseys in the vicinity, likely a cross to come in here as Leo Nguyen gets set to take the free kick. Two-man wall defends as we're into the 31st minute of action. Nguyen, right-footed attempt, right on target. Contreras had it slip through his fingers. Some frustration shown there by the keeper. Fortunate for Contreras that it was off target. And all he surrenders is a corner kick and nothing more. The Canadian Premier League, on behalf of its Ontario-based members clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Analytical Ottawa, are now premier partners of Ontario soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathway. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca. Aaron Mills setting up for an outswinger as Nguyen gets set to take the corner. Delivers a quality cross into the area, evades a couple of attackers before it's cleared away by the volley of Fix. Chasing it down in a battle between Rogozovsky and Darawi, and Rogozovsky comes away with it, and now Aaron Mills have possession on that quality tackle, and then a bit of a collision mid-air. No intention there from Morrison to catch the player. As Louis lunged at him, Morrison tried to evade the contact. Ultimately, we'll restart play with a throw-in for Glenn Shields, but hopefully nothing serious there for Alessio Louis of Glenn Shields Juventus FC, as he took a hard knock to the back of the head. Head injuries always scary, so we hope for a safe diagnosis here, with the medical team checking Louis out at the time being. I think Louis a little shocked more than anything. He's been a tough player all game for Glenn Shields Juventus. As long as he's deemed fit to continue, I don't think they would pull him out. Maybe for a moment just to let him get his bearings, but certainly the body language he's showing, it's looking positive for Alessio Louis of Glenn Shields. After that scary collision where he takes the knock to the back of the head. So Louis, at least for now, will receive some treatment at the medical tent. And a substitution will come momentarily for Glenn Shields. As they get set to bring in Aiden Jamal in place of the injured Louis. So we wish a speedy recovery and all the best for Alessio Louis, as we hope it is nothing serious on that knock to the back of the head. He'll receive treatment, and the substitution comes now with Jamal coming into play and Louis getting checked out at the medical tent below our broadcast location here at the Ontario Soccer Centre Stadium. As you're tuned in to the MilkUP Ontario Cup Finals 2022. It's the boys under 17 final. We're scoreless so far between Glenn Shields and Aaron Mills in an all-important game where the winner will go on to represent Ontario at the National Championships in October. Samuels, he plays that one over to Assad. Back to the keeper Contreras, who had that scary moment a moment ago where he had the ball go through his fingers. Luckily for him, it went wide out for a corner. Nice battle on the aerial challenge there by Rogozovsky as his team wins the throw-in, and now it's controlled along the line tightly by Jamal. Chen, he received the pass from Salaturo. Samuels picks out Rogozovsky. Chen, one touch that one ahead, but it's turned over as Tarawa wants the handball call, nothing doing, and then it pinballs off the shin pad of Rogozovsky out for an Aaron Mills throw-in. And that'll give the Eagles a chance to make a substitution as Alex Garcia comes into this match for the first time as he replaces one of their captains, Luke Raposo. Garcia heads it on. Laraya, ball out of play, and it'll be an Aaron Mills throw-in here in the 35th minute of action. 2 45-minute halves here in the boys under 17 final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. As Salaturo heads the throw-in on, and it's controlled by the Eagles player in U17. U17 burns past the defender. He gets clipped by Samuels, and that's going to be a free kick for Aaron Mills right on the edge of the penalty area. Well, the referee will actually pull it out a little bit further, maybe about 5 yards off the intersection of the top of the box there. But a threatening position on the pitch for this set piece opportunity. Nguyen has shown the ability to strike target from a distance like here as a two-man wall defends, but he also supplies a mean cross in, and with some big targets in the box wearing green, we'll see what Nguyen decides to do from the free kick. Setting up for the right-footed delivery, plays it to the near post. Contreras makes the save and then scoops up the rebound after he parried it straight in the air. Contreras drops it to his feet, nearly had it picked off by Garcia. Now he's off the line. Rampool with the shot attempt, but stepping up for the block. I believe it was Fix who got there. And the tense moment for Glenn Shields proves to be nothing more than just a brief threat as they calm things down and now move the ball up to midfield. Jamal plays it back to Lariah, who in turn goes to Samuels. Samuels delivers a good ball forward. Running onto it is Fusili. He'll put a challenge in here, and he forces the defender in Di Michele to play that one out for the throw-in. Matthew Di Michele there for the defensive stop for Aaron Mills. As Salaturo, he gets clipped. Fans for Glenn Shields want a penalty call. Nothing doing there, says the referee. And Aaron Mills tried to take a quick goal kick, but Salaturo will show his war wounds to the match official to have him change his mind, but that's not going to happen here. No penalty awarded. As Gianfranco Salaturo unable to sell the call, and a goal kick will precede the action here for Aaron Mills. Dadik. Good right-footed boot into the ball. Stepping up to take it is Fusili for Glenn Shields. Drops it to Assad. Samuels. He's got options as they try shift to the near flank. Samuels pulls it back towards the middle and lays it off for Assad. Now they'll try work the far side. No, just as quickly he delivers it back to Samuels, looking for something up the near side flank. Samuels supplies the through ball, but too much weight on that. It's out for an Aaron Mills throw-in. May have just been a game, a play of field positioning, really, almost like an NFL punt where you try pin them back in their own defensive third. Samuels probably knew he wasn't able to pick a player out, but if you're going to give up possession, give it up deep in the opposition's half and look for a turnover. And now they've generated that chances. Oh, pulling his man down after losing the ball was Dante Lamangino. And he had a handful of green jersey there. Easy call for the referee in the middle. And a free kick now for Aaron Mills in the 39th minute of action. Shusha gets set to take the free kick, delivers the right-footed ball forward as Chen knocks it down for Glenn Shields. Lariah stepped up, but Chen plays it back to Samuels, who in turn goes to Assad. He's getting closed down quickly. Assad has to go back to his keeper, Contreras. As he looks for a ball across the half, and Nguyen able to take possession. Garcia closed down. The ball ricochets to Nguyen off a Glenn Shields player in Rogozovsky and out for an Aaron Mills throw-in. Nguyen takes the throw quickly. Finds the man in Rampool, but it's turned over. Rampool nearly got it back. Now Lariah makes the pass to Chen. He fights through the challenge, and now it's controlled calmly by Lariah. He'll go back to the keeper, Contreras. He's looking for an option up the field. Not much movement off the ball, so he keeps it short with Samuels. He's got a man checking to him in Rogozovsky, opts to hit him with the pass. Now Salaturo looks to turn them up the field. Lamangino, nice job there by Jamal to pull it away. Gets it back to Lamangino, charging off the line for the big save. Devin Dadik holding the fort for Aaron Mills. 40th minute of action. And best chance since the called off goal for Glenn Shields for either team. And Dadik comes up with a big save on Lamangino. Ontario soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. Rogozovsky getting set to take the throw, plays it short, gets the return ball from Jamal. As Rogozovsky opts to play it back to his captain, Samuels. Playing it back to build forward, Assad. He tries to pick out the man, and Jamal takes it from his chest to his head, can't quite volley it down. And now Chen going one-on-one against Garcia, and Garcia comes away with it for Aaron Mills. Evades the first challenge. Nice cheeky ball to find Rampool forward, who gets around Laraya. Rampool fakes the cross, pulls to his right foot, shot right on. That time Contreras, with confident hands, plucks it to make the save. And in the 41st minute of action, rolling into 42. That might have been the best chance so far for Aaron Mills. As Rampool continues to create for the Eagles. Excellent action picking up here with the final 5 minutes of the first half ticking away and both teams generating quality scoring chances. This could go either way here today. We've already seen one final today go to penalty kicks. We're certainly a long way from that in this, but there's little separation between these two opponents. I think regardless of the final, whether it's in normal time or to penalties, I think it's going to be a nail-biter here in the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. Samuels. Good ball forward, trying to pick out Lomangino. Shusha misses the clearance. Lomangino tries to chip forward, but that's blocked by Morrison. Excellent defensive work by Aiden Morrison, but then Lomangino comes back with the ball. Tries to feed it to Jamal. That's blocked out, and now Aaron Mills have possession with Garcia along the touchline. He loses it there to Rogozovsky. Rogozovsky, he gets clipped, nothing doing. Tries to get up with the ball, but loses possession. This is intense action as Chen going head-to-head there with Rampool, and it's Glenn Shields that come away with it. Flicks on, turns over. This could be a break as Carla stepping over the ball, feeds it forward, but Phillip, realizing he was in an offside position, doesn't even make the run. He lets it go through to Contreras. And now Glenn Shields play it out through the back line. Laraya over to Samuel.
Shift over, Garcia.
Assad. That ball up the line, out of touch. It'll be an Aaron Mills throw-in, and they'll take this opportunity to make a substitution. It'll be Jordan Hansworth coming into the match, making his debut in today's game. And it looks like going out the far side of the pitch will be Sidan Carla, who's had a strong performance through the midfield, providing an attacking presence at times for Aaron Mills. And they have possession here from the throw-in as 7-Sen runs out of real estate, and that's out for a Glenn Shields throw-in. Glenn Shields, Juventus FC, 0. Aaron Mills, Eagles, 0. It's the boys under 17 final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup as Garcia takes possession for Aaron Mills on the turnover.
Push it.
Darawi, he's challenged. 7-Sen drops that one back as it's controlled by D. McKellar. Morrison, Shusha. He's got space and time in front of him, and he starts to take it. Now lays it off for Nguyen, who steps in past Rogozovsky. Makes the pass over to Rampool, tries to turn his man inside out. Rampool looking to switch it far side, but Fusili there with a good defensive effort. But then he kind of botches the clearance and gives possession away. Hansworth, he crosses into the area. That could be trouble. Oh, and that was nearly the opening tally. As Jacob Phillip got the volley to it, he connected on the chance, but he directed it wide. Contreras came out to challenge, never got a touch to it. And Phillip A little bit of disbelief that he missed the target with that opportunity. The flag looked like it was staying down. So a tough break there for the Eagles. As the fourth official starting to indicate 2 minutes of added time to be played here in the first half. This time Phillip gets caught in the offside position and the free kick to come for Glenn Shields. So a nail biter of a first half here between Glenn Shields and Aaron Mills. As Glenn Shields take advantage here, as Jamal tries to get around the defender, but Shusha comes in with the sliding tackle and dispossesses that threat. 50-50 ball as Phillip trying to retain possession, but he gets nutmegged by Assad, and now it's played forward. Salaturo, back for Chen. Chen touches to the near flank. Rogoslavsky plays that one out. As Lariah takes it into the middle and controlled by Yap. Check that, that was Fix. Salaturo back for Assad. Fix. Samuels. Glenn Shields just inching up the pitch. They've started to close down the space. And Aaron Mills trying to defend here. They're keeping good shape with their defensive discipline. But they're giving a fair amount of space for the backs to carry it forward. And here goes Assad. His ball gets blocked away. And that'll do it for the first half of action. As after the opening 45 minutes, we are deadlocked 0-0 in the boys under 17 Ontario Cup final, the MilkUP Ontario Cup final. Folks, stay tuned. Second half of action coming up next.
It begins with a ball. 2 teams, 2 nets, that ball, and a love of everything between the lines. But the game is more. The game is you giving every last breath to finish the sprint. The game is that last ounce of strength that pours out of you as you stretch to save your team. The game is questioning yourself over and over again until you find a way forward. Your personal best today is your challenge for tomorrow. Giving everything now is only knowing how much further you can go. The laces we tighten are the ones that bind us together. Entering the huddle as a player and leaving as a team. Play because you love it. Inspire because it's in you. Unite because it's in us. Ontario Soccer.
What will tomorrow look like? Will it be what you expected? Or something you never could have predicted? Will it be frightening? Or exciting? Is it the reason you can't sleep at night? Or the reason you get up in the morning? Tomorrow will be all of these things. With Hub, you have a partner today who supports you as you write your tomorrow. And we will protect you when you get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift. And we want you to be ready for it.
The Active Start course is for anyone involved in soccer who wants to better support a child ages 3 and 4 years old. Those taking the course will learn how to engage children through soccer with age-appropriate, fun and safe soccer activities. The aim of these soccer activities is to become familiar with a soccer ball, while being in a child-friendly environment and connecting with a significant adult in their life. Come be a part of helping kids fall in love with the game. The C License course is the first step into the Canada Soccer Coaching License stream. This course will take you towards all of the Canada Soccer Coach licenses. You will learn the role of the coach, how to plan a session safely, use coaching methodology to provide feedback to players and improve their decision-making. Entry to this course requires a Learn to Train or Soccer for Life. This is a major step for coaches to help their players develop to higher levels of the game in Canada. The Learn to Train course is for people who want to take the first step towards becoming a trained coach in Ontario. This is one of the courses that will teach you training activities in small-sided games for U9 and U12 girls and U10 and U12 boys. Coaches who successfully complete Learn to Train, along with other required courses of Make Ethical Decisions, Respect in Sport, and Making Headway, will be qualified to train at the recreational and development level. This is the start for any coach to understanding all areas of long-term player development. Video 10, Analytical Activity, Creating Space. This video will demonstrate the importance of an analytical activity and how to create one based on the area of the field you are working within.
Okay boys, so we're going to look at an analytical activity here. We're going to look at creating space. So the ball's going to start with our neutral player. So we have two neutral players on either end. Neutral player is going to play in to a green player to receive the ball to start with. And freeze. The green players are now going to look to either combine together, so could you play him the ball? Okay, and then we're looking to score by getting the ball to our neutral player. Once the ball's gone into that neutral player, greens are still in possession. Can you get the ball, greens? And freeze. If the orange win the ball, so you play a ball to there, okay, they've won it. Now orange are in possession, play to a neutral player, and now we'll start again. So orange are now in possession to score a point. Can you receive the ball? Combined. Can you get it to the neutral? And freeze. If the ball goes out of the field, let's grab a ball that's around the area, grab the closest ball, and we'll start the game with a passing. Ball to me. Any questions? Neutral player starts with a ball. You can play to the team of your choice. Play.
In this analytical activity, we will be working on how to coach players to create space. The coach will use an activity to demonstrate how to properly teach players to create space using interventions and a variety of coaching methodology.
That's an orange ball. Orange restart. Freeze. Stand still. Okay, ball back into the neutral player. So at the moment, okay, orange, we're on a pretty straight line. Okay, what's your name? Danny's gone short. So if Danny's gone short, how do you think, what would be a good option for you? To go long, good. So as Danny's gone short, I'm looking for you to stretch the field here. And I just want you to get on the dark side of our green player here. So now he's got to turn and look at you. But now if you've come out here, okay, so I've started in here. Danny, go back to where you were. Okay, Danny goes short, I go long. Okay, now you've got two options. Could you play to Danny who's tight, or could you play, can I step in for me? Could you play to my back foot there to allow me to then penetrate into there? Let's go back in there. Let's give that a go. So we're just going to rehearse here. So as you go short, you've gone long. Go. Good, yes, good. Play on, good, and freeze. Good, so I like it, you've kept possession. Now as you've seen, he's come short, Danny, you've gone long, which now potentially will allow you to play that penetrating ball. All good? Okay. Oh, let's go live from here. Play, go.
Watch how the coach shows their players how to create space on and off the ball.
Green ball, green ball.
I go long, you go short.
Orange ball. It already gone out. It already gone out. Orange ball. Freeze. Stand still. Okay, so you've come short and you've gone high. If it doesn't happen straight away, what we have to do is recognize we have to have some movement. So you've come short in here. It's not happened. Danny, you've gone high. Okay, it's not happening. We'll switch in here. I might come in here And could I now receive the ball, or could you go short? So let's do that again. Okay, let's do it at speed. So I'm gonna be you, I'm gonna be you. So I've come in short, it's not worked. Okay, I've gone high. Maybe yes, you can play me in here. I receive, I play. Now I'm gonna get away and you're gonna go short, Danny. Good. I can support you here. Good, and we're in. Let's give that a go. We're gonna rehearse that here. So you're gonna start in here short. Okay, get nice and tight like you were. Go. Play, go. Good. I like it. Good communication. Orange ball. Keep possession. Good. Excellent movement. Freeze. I love the movement. Come back into here. Come back in. You had the ball. Okay. So can you show me what you did that time? Once you played the ball, you went where? Okay. What I'm looking for you to do now, once you play the ball back, play the ball and go. Can you look to penetrate right into that space for us to go score the goal? Let's go back into here. I'm on your touch, we're live. Okay, oh, we're gonna rehearse, sorry. Are we ready? Go. It's there, good. Good decision, it wasn't on that time.
I got ball, put a foot in.
Good, where's the movement?
Tackle. Stop, Tommy, push him back.
Yes, well done, Orange.
Tackle.
Orange ball still, orange ball. We're on the same line, Orange, we're on the same line. Good. That's a green ball.
Both partners share the goal of inspiring Ontarians to live healthy, active lifestyles by making sport and activity more fun, approachable, and inclusive. With a vast assortment of apparel and equipment and the very best athletic brands in the world, Sport Check strives to help athletes and enthusiasts of all levels succeed. Find what moves you at sportcheck.ca. So we get set to bring you the second half kickoff as Aaron Mills will kick us off. It's Connor McCourt standing over top the ball. As they'll work left to right across your screen. And with the sun coming out, along with the bees up here in our broadcast booth, we get set to buzz off here with the second half of action. That was terrible. I am sorry. I could not resist it. Our kind camera crew giving me a thumbs up, but it won't be that cheese. The second half underway here as you're tuned in to the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. I'm so tempted right now to do a line about cheese and milk, but I'm just going to let that one go and give a kudos to the dairy farmers of Ontario as a foul called there against Glenn Shields early to start the second half of play as Jamal a little too aggressive on the pullback. And Aaron Mills will take the free kick. Shusha goes back to his goaltender as Dadik, the keeper for Aaron Mills, coming up with the save of the match so far as he charged off his line in about the 38th, 40th minute and made a tremendous save on Lomangino We thought he opened up the scoring early in the match, but it was called off because of an offside infraction. Now Aaron Mills moving the ball forward, and a chance here for McCourt. McCourt trying to take on the captain Samuels, but Samuels turns, and now he's got control for Glenn Shields. Glenn Shields in the red and black kits as they work right to left across your screen here in the second half. Devroy Samuels pulls it back and slows it down for Assad. Here's a good sight for Glenn Shields as Alessio Louis back into the match after taking the knock to the back of the head in the first half. Good to see him back on the pitch and in fit condition to continue on. Samuels, Assad, time and space in front of him. He makes the pass ahead for Salaturo. Evades the swiping kick challenge as Louis plays it back to Assad. Fix, Assad, Samuels. Samuels threads the needle there and picks out Jamal with the pass. Jamal gets rubbed off the ball, and now it's controlled by the Eagles on the counter. 7-Sen has a man making the run, and he sends a good ball ahead as Hansworth tracks it down, crosses in on the one touch. Maybe should have tried to control it a little bit more, and his cross picked off there, but quickly Aaron Mills get possession back. 7-Sen turns towards the line and takes the space in front of him. Takes on Louis. He gets clipped, and he'll get the free kick here for Aaron Mills, as this will be a set-piece opportunity to cross something into the penalty area. Nice work there by Hansworth and 7-Sen as they did a good job along the near touchline to control play. Nice change of pace, and now they've earned themselves a free kick. Nguyen gets set to take the free kick. A two-man wall sets up defensively, and Salaturo and Louis look like one of them may scamper off, but Nguyen crosses to the back post, drops into the area, but no one in green able to get a foot to it. Darawi, he tees up a shot, but that gets blocked, and Assad took the worst of that sequence. Not only blocking the shot, but getting hit by his own player as Jamal came back to try and make the defensive play and inadvertently crashed in to Assad. So hopefully nothing serious there for the Glen Shields center back, as the duo of Assad and Samuels really patrolling that back line effectively. Laraya in there as well. Again, at times they just play three at the back. At times they'll pull Louis a little bit further back to take that defensive role. Both teams adapting on the fly here. Salaturo pokes the ball loose, but it'll be controlled by the Eagles as Shusha steps up to take possession. Lays that one off as it's controlled by Hansworth. His pocket picked by Louis, and now here go Glen Shields on the counter, playing it ahead as that ball picked off on the interception. Lomangino tried to get around the man. Lomangino tries to track it once again, but controlled here by the Eagles. Rampool laying it off as a slide tackle takes it off the foot of Nguyen. And now here go Glen Shields. There's a good ball forward. Jamal crosses it low. Lomangino got a touch to it, but couldn't direct it on target. And it's out for a goal kick. Well, Lomangino had that chance for Glen Shields, as he continues to be the most pressing attacking threat for Glen Shields Juventus FC. But he continues to be held off the score sheet as we're into the 50th minute of action. Dadik takes the goal kick. Brought down and controlled by Louis, who in turn goes to Salaturo. Salaturo with a quick 1-2. Tries to tee up the right-footed shot, but he was closed down. And then he bowls his man over. No call. Play continuing on as Louis dishes it off to Chen. Chen forward for Salaturo. He gets clipped from the back. Nothing doing. He tries to play from the turf. And again, the match official allowing things to continue on as the intensity picking up here in the boys under 17 final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022, with a berth to the national championships on the line here in the U17 division. Louis opens up out wide. Samuel saw him but couldn't get the ball there, so he opted to keep it short for Assad. Samuels has some space in front of him, Patient and methodical in their possession. Glenn Shields just not pressing unless they see something they like. Samuels over to Assad. He's got a valley of space in front of him, takes a few yards, and then his ball picked off. Nice job by Sivinsen to step up as he controls it through the midfield for Aaron Mills. Laying that one off, only to get the return pass seconds later coming from Nguyen. Sivinsen, he gets hauled down from the back. Committing the foul was Rogozovsky, and it'll be a free kick now for the Aaron Mills Eagles. So they'll put players in towards the penalty area looking for reception on a cross. As Nguyen stands over top the ball, and it looks like a two-man wall will set up defensively to defend the free kick, which from this angle and distance, you would certainly think it's more of a cross to the back post. Contreras, deep in his goal, pretty much right on the goal line. We'll see if he'll charge out to challenge anything in his area. As it looks like one of the Aaron Mills players is going to have to leave the pitch. Not sure. I think it was from the injury potentially. Sivinsen looks to be the player coming off. Thought he was okay, but he's unable to shake it off for the time being. So hopefully nothing serious there. As Gopinath comes in. Gopinath actually never got waved in. The free kick was taken, and nothing comes of it yet for Aaron Mills as they chase down possession. But the ball out of play for a goal kick.
Now you go. He's off. He's off. He's injured.
Glenn Shields looking to make a substitution, bringing Eddie Laboa back into the match. And it'll be Gianfranco Salaturo coming out for the change. 54th minute of action. Still looking for the breakthrough tally as we are scoreless here in the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. Contreras plays it short from the goal kick to Assad, who in turn into the middle for Chen. Chen has time and space, and he starts to dribble it forward. Chen drops it back for Laraya. The sun getting stronger here as the heat at field level picking up, as is the action, as Lomangino tries to draw this ball, dribbling it from his body, and ends up getting the referee's whistle as I believe maybe a handball called there against Morrison. Maybe a grab on the back of Lomangino, and we're going to have a free kick here for Glenn Shields from a threatening position on the pitch. Maybe about 23 yards out, just to the goal left of the near post. A four-man wall sets up to defend the free kick, in which Dante Lomangino stands over top for Glenn Shields Juventus FC. 55th minute of action. Boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. Lomangino, right-footed strike. That one just over top the bar. Right idea, just lacking the accuracy and control needed to test the keeper as Dadik watches it fly out and now tees up to take the goal kick. Ball bounces around before Laraya tries to take possession. He hauls his player back, and that's going to be a free kick for the Eagles as Laraya hauling back the midfielder. Can't quite make out the number as his back's to us. And now Laraya will go into the referee's notebook for that action of dissent. And the caution issued to the Glenn Shields right back as Ben Laraya finds himself in the notebook. Rampool, the Aaron Mills player who was pulled back and drew the foul. As the Eagles prepare to take the free kick, they pile some players to the top of the penalty area. 5 green jerseys in the vicinity. As Nguyen takes the free kick, headed on, appeals for a call, but nothing doing, and now stepping up to take it. Only for a moment was Dimichele. He overstepped it, but he was backed up by a teammate, and now the ball cleared out through the half where Morrison hammers it forward. Picked up by Gopinath, lays it off for his teammate in Rampool, but his pass subsequently picked off, and now it's controlled by Chen. Laraya, Samuels, controlled possession, methodical, patient approach as Assad feeds it forward for Vix to run onto, but he let it go, and now possession turned over. McCourt, he's looking for a return ball there, but the service from Hansworth too heavy, and easily secured by Contreras, the keeper for Glen Shields. He plays it out to Laraya. As we approach the 60th minute of action and we're still scoreless, if we remain tied after the final whistle, we'll go straight to penalty kicks. That was the case in the girls under 17 final. Here goes Louis, though, into the box for Glen Shields, trying to spark an attack. Louis, he falls, nothing doing there. That was too easy. And now it's controlled by Aaron Mills as Gopinath tries to dribble around his man. Nice work by Gopinath. The pass controlled well there by McCourt to check off the defender. McCourt taking it down to the corner. He gets a bit of a touch on the back of the player in Jamal, but easily picked off on that cross into the hands of Contreras. Samuels looking up the pitch for an option, picks one out in Laboa, goes right back to Samuels. Now picks out Louis. He has to check too and plays it over for Assad, who rushed that and ends up giving possession to Morrison. Shusha. Aaron Mills trying to advance across the half. Nice job by Rampool to evade a couple of challenges. Ricochets off the match official, and possession now here for Glen Shields. Laboa tries to get the return, and hauled down there was Rogozovsky. That's not a great foul because Rogozovsky wasn't in position to get the ball, but the defender takes him down, and now a break here for Glen Shields as they earn a free kick. Aaron Mills trying to make a couple of substitutions at the next opportunity. They'll have to wait and watch the free kick here for Glen Shields Juventus FC. As Adam Fix steps up to take the kick.
Direction. Yeah.
4 red jerseys, 5 red jerseys into the penalty area. 3-man wall defensively. Fix, left-footed strike to the near post. It dipped down, and a good save punching it out was Dadik. And a corner kick to come now for Glen Shields. So a good save once again from Devin Dadik, as he's been the busier of the two keepers, certainly the more tested of the two. And once again, he comes up with a quality save. Corner kick taken short as Glen Shields look to catch Aaron Mills flat defensively. There's a cross, it's blocked. Ricochets out to Laraya. Lays that one off. Fix crosses in. Lomangino offside, and that'll put an end to the sequence. As it'll be a free kick for Aaron Mills, and a chance for us to remind you, thank you to Ontario soccer partner Soccer Express for their first-class support. As Canada's premier soccer apparel and equipment dealer, Soccer Express has everything needed to take your game to the next level. Visit soccerx.com to check out the latest gear from Adidas, Nike, Puma, Admiral, and more. So Dadik gets set to restart the play after the offside. And he puts the right-footed attempt into the ball, and possession quickly exchanged as now it's controlled by Jamal. Jamal tackled. Good challenge that time by Dimichele as he knocks it out for the throw. Louis tosses in. Lomangino plays it back for Fix.
Push him back. Push him back.
Assad
Push him back.
controlled through the back line as Samuels looks for an option. Aaron Mills try to catch him with an offside trap. Nothing doing yet. As Rogozovsky has it stripped away from him. And this could be a counterattack as McCourty, he gets closed down immediately by Samuels, and that puts an end to any break that Aaron Mills thought of.
What is that?
Morrison goes back to the keeper as Danik crushes that one down the pitch. It'll take a couple of bounces before Lariah shields it for his keeper, Contreras. McCourty with a little bit of a bump into, McCourt with a little bit of a bump into the keeper, Contreras, but nothing doing ultimately. As Assad controls it here for Glenn Shields. Drops it back to the captain, Devroy Samuels. Lariah. Assad. Aaron Mills preparing to make a trio of substitutions, but now Assad takes it up before supplying a through ball. Lomangino not quite running onto it, and that allowed Shusha to get the initial touch. And now it's controlled and booted down the pitch by Morrison. Very evenly matched contest. Little separating these two teams. Both backlines defending very strongly in this match. Fix across half. Lost his shin pad, but continues on. Now he's hauled down, nothing doing. And here goes Aaron Mills in transition. Nice ball forward as McCourt plays it back for Hansworth, who supplied the initial ball. Then Hansworth's long shot from distance, easily stopped by Contreras, and he'll pull up to pick up the loose ball after the rebound. Lariah scoops it forward for Samuels. Movement off the ball by Louis, but Fix turns it back into the middle. As Chen gets challenged, he nearly coughs it up, but did well to make the play with Rampool all over his back. Chen. This time he loses it to Garcia. Chen gets it back for Glenn Shields. Lariah to his keeper, Contreras, who one-times that one out to midfield. Headed down, Fix will have a chance to take possession. Drops it back for Assad. Quickly forward, and now Glenn Shields looking for something across half, but that's snuffed out by Garcia. Lomangino tries the 1-2, gets it from Laboa. Lomangino tries to scoop it back over. Morrison got his hand to it, and that'll be a free kick now for Glenn Shields. As the free kick will come from some distance, but almost direct center to goal, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see Lomangino try a direct attempt on target from this range. It is pretty far out, though. Aaron Mills will make one substitution here for the injured Garcia as Raposo gets set to come back onto the pitch. And then the remaining players will have to wait for their opportunity. Still 3 more substitutes, but Lomangino gets set to take the free kick. 3-man wall defense. Shot right on. Danik scoops it up and makes the save.
Jordan, find space. Stay away from this guy, find some space. Now you're gonna attack this ball on the outside, Jordan.
Aaron Mills scoop up loose possession through midfield as they try feed it ahead intended for Hansworth, but it's picked off by Louis and now controlled by Lomangino. He looks for a return ball, running onto it. Danik comes off his line and gets there just in time to pluck that off the foot of Lomangino, who continues to be the target up front for Glenn Shields. Mishit defensively there, but Laboa unable to take advantage. There's the cross. Lomangino takes it down at the apex of the circle on the box. He pulled his man back, but advantage never actually materialized. So a free kick here for Aaron Mills. 66th minute of action. The intensity pitch side is heating up as we continue to look for the breakthrough goal in a scoreless draw right now here at the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. Aaron Mills playing it out from the free kick across half, but well, they actually retained possession only for a moment though, as it got away from, I believe that was Raposo there. It was, and it tracks out for the Glen Shields throw-in. Lariah to Samuels. Assad.
Corner.
He's got room to carry this forward. Assad lays it off for Louis.
So push him back.
Louis goes back to his keeper, Contreras. Contreras switches to the far side up at the half, where time to make a play here is Rogozovsky. Rogozovsky fights off the first challenge and back inside his own half to track the loose ball before they move it back to the center back, Samuels. Assad takes the space in front of him, delivers it ahead for Fix, who tries to lay it off for Louis. Lomangino tries to turn past the defender in Morrison, fights off a couple of challenges. He gets pulled back, and now a free kick to come here for Glen Shields, as Lomangino wants a caution for persistent infringement. Nothing happening yet there from the match official, but Lomangino did well to earn the free kick for his team. And this will be a threatening opportunity now, about 25 yards out maybe, and almost, well, just a little bit left of the near side post. Right now, a four-man wall sets up defensively to try and block the free kick. Lomangino, the lone man, over top the ball, getting set to take the free kick. About 5 red and black jerseys in the penalty area looking for something. Lomangino, right-footed strike, and all power, lack the accuracy, and it's out for a goal kick. And now Aaron Mills will make a trio of substitutions, bringing back in Sidant Carla, Jacob Phillip, and it looks like Dominic Sivensen will come back into this match as well. Good to see him returning from injury. Glen Shields making one substitution at the moment as well, as Aiden Jamal comes out of the match and Gianfranco Salaturo comes back into action. 69th minute of play, approaching the final 20 minutes of match play, and we're still looking for the first goal of this game here at the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. Louis battling, he gets hauled down. Free kick to come here for Glen Shields after Carla commits the foul. Louis plays it short back to Assad. Gives it right back to Louis, and now Assad goes to the keeper, Contreras. Phillip closes him down, but Contreras, time to play it across the half, headed straight up in the air. As Laboa tries to take it down, he's got it here for Glen Shields. Salaturo took the knock. Laboa plays it back. Lariah. Samuels. Fix. Makes the move across the half, dishes off. As Rogozovsky tried to thread one through, but it's knocked out for a throw-in. Short from the throw. There's a good left-footed cross into the box, over top the defenders, but picked out by the keeper, Dadik. Dadik pulls it out quickly. As trying to feed that one ahead was Carla. Sevensen takes it down, finds an open man in space. Raposo tees up the strike. Big save by Contreras. His best save of the match, turning away that shot from Luke Raposo. And a corner kick to come for Aaron Mills here in the 71st minute. And a reminder that Sports Engine is the official technology partner of Ontario Soccer and the leading provider of sport relationship management software for youth and amateur sport. Check out sportsengine.com/solutions to see how they can help keep your club running in stride on and off the pitch this season. Aaron Mills setting up for the in-swinger from the corner. Ball delivered in over the head of Shusha and cleared off inside the 6-yard area. Good defensive stance there by Laboa. And then a foul committed by Rogozovsky. He got a little egregious there with the reach, and a free kick now for Aaron Mills. Nguyen gets set to take the free kick here for the Eagles. Delivers the right-footed cross to the near post. Contreras has to punch it out. Two-fisted punch, and then Glenn Shields see it out through the half. DiMichele plays that one forward as it's controlled by Carla. Sivensen spins off the defender. Makes the pass to Carla as he tries to patrol the touchline, but can't quite corral it there, and it's out for a Glenn Shields throw-in. Louis. Closed down was Chen. Salaturo takes a knock on the back. Sivensen comes away with it. He wanted a call. There's a shot. What a save! Contreras just tips that over the bar as Sivensen with a dipping strike that nearly snuck between the fingertips of the keeper and the crossbar. That ball just floated. It hung up there for a moment as Dominic Sivensen supplying that moment of drama and a tremendous save by Contreras, by far his best of the match. 73rd minute of action. The intensity picking up at field level as both teams look for the breakthrough goal here as we are scoreless so far in this boys under 17 final. In-swinger as Nguyen sets up to take it. Low cross. There's Ricochet appeals for a handball as I thought it was going to be a broken down play. In the end, it's cleared out to the half, but Aaron Mills generated a volley attempt from the top of the box, and it was blocked. And obviously, play continuing on, no handball there. So now Glenn Shields try to break out of their own defensive third with Lariah. He dishes it off to Fix. Nice ball to find Salaturo on the run. He's got an option in Laboa, tries to feed it over to him, but not the right angle on the pass, and that's picked off by Morrison. But Morrison's subsequent pass intercepted as well. Slide challenge. Rampool goes through his man. Salaturo laying it over to Lomangino. He gets clipped. Oh, all ball, says the match official. He was right there to make the call. The Glenn Shields Juventus fans in attendance not happy. Their coach not happy. But excellent defending on that tackle. As I believe it was Rampool who got back. May have been DiMichele, but actually it was DiMichele who got back there to make that tackle. Man, that was as close as you can get. Both of these teams pressing, looking for that breakthrough. Louis gets set to take the throw. Referee will slow things down and let cooler heads prevail here. Aaron Mills will make a substitution as Darawi. It was actually Darawi who came back to make that spectacular tackle. He's switched out and Gopinath comes in for his replacement. Louis strips the ball away as he picked it off the foot of Carla. Salaturo into the middle for Fix. Fix, left-footed ball ahead for Lomangino, but he can't control it. Now it ricochets over to Laboa, who in turn touches it out wide. Rogozovsky dribbles around the first defender, but has the ball picked off his foot on the second attempt. And now Aaron Mills looking to counter. Laboa does well to track back and cut off any lane there. Carla steps up for the challenge, but the ball ricochets to Assad. And now Glenn Shields looking to counter. Skied over to Laboa. There's a bit of confusion here pitch side as to what the issue is, and it's actually a ball issue, an equipment issue. So they'll swap out that ball, replace it with a new one, and I think we'll restart with a drop ball here. Actually, it's going to be an Aaron Mills free kick to restart the action. So we get the kick underway and play continues as Phillip tries to flick it on for Carla. Carla closed down by 2 defenders. Louis comes away with it. Louis checking his options, plays it over as Rogozovsky takes possession. His right-footed ball, Lomangino gets a touch to it, a little too much as he was all over the back of Morrison as well. And it's scooped up by the keeper, Dadik. 77th minute of play. We continue to look for the breakthrough here in the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. The wind picking up a little bit, providing a nice breeze as the sun has come out and all the heat has intensified from earlier this morning. Nothing like the heat of a few weeks back, but it's warmed up significantly from earlier today. This Glenn Shields trying to heat up their play pitch side as Louis looks to service the ball into the area, but no one there to run onto it, and it'll be controlled by Dadik. Aaron Mills getting set to make a substitution as they look to bring Ali Barakat back into this match. Chen misplays it on the header, and it's played forward for Phillip, who flicks onto himself. Phillip into the penalty area, but excellent defending from Samuels. Both officials looking, and it's out for a goal kick. Tremendous defending there from Devroy Samuels as he went toe-to-toe against Jacob Phillip. And Samuels not only cut off the lane, he did well to knock it off of Phillip and out of play for the goal kick. And at least for the time being, that'll do it for Phillip as he comes out of play and will be replaced by the other attacking threat in Ali Barakat. So we'll see what Barakat can do here. As from the goal kick, Contreras plays it short. Assad back to his keeper, Contreras. Opts not to push it through. Now he plays it forward with the right foot. Headed down, fix. Can't quite corral it cleanly. Barakat back into the match, but he's unable to control it, and now it's picked up by the Eagles. Ramput, he tries the shot from distance as Rampul put his foot through that ball, but it was a relatively easy save for Contreras.
First ball.
Teams battling for possession as Aaron Mills come away with it. Carla unable to hold it. And now it's controlled by Glenn Shields as Louis turns up the near flank and tries to take the space. Nice slide tackle, knocks possession away, but Salaturo retains it. Controlled by Assad. Salaturo checking his options, lays it into the middle for Chen. Chen steps into the space. Laboa fights off the first challenge, can't pick out Lomangino, but they continue to press, and now Aaron Mills clear the threat away. Loose ball controlled by Carla. He lays that one off for Seven Sam as Sivasan gets hauled down, and it'll be a free kick for the Aaron Mills Eagles. 80th minute of action, final 10 minutes of match play. And we're still waiting for the breakthrough. It's 0-0 here in the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. With a berth to the national championships on the line, the winning squads from the U15s, U17s, and adult MilkUP Ontario Cup finals clinching a spot into the national championships. So will it be Aaron Mills? Will it be Glenn Shields? Let's find out as Aaron Mills try to press into the attacking third, but Samuel steps up and puts an end to that threat. Samuel spins off his man, then feeds a perfect pass ahead to Laboa, but he was immediately closed down, and now Shusha takes it for Aaron Mills. Nguyen passes that one ahead for Gopinath. Touches out wide. Raposo tries to cross in. That one takes one bounce at the top of the 6 and then rolls out for a goal kick. Carlo was in the vicinity but could never get a touch to it. So Glenn Shields will make a substitution here as Aiden Jamal gets set to come back into this match as he'll replace Eddie Laboa.
Hey, Matthew, be aware of him.
Contreras prepared to take the goal kick as he plays it short for Assad. Surely the coaches will have to start thinking about kick takers and who they want on the pitch. Bench management crucial here in the final 10 minutes of match play. Aaron Mills getting set to take the throw as Nguyen looks for an option. Flicked on by Rampool. Gets away from Barakat, but controlled here by Carla. He tries the right-footed strike, but that one over top the crossbar and out for a goal kick. Well, we've got one more match on the docket here tonight. It's the men's final up next at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. And then we'll be back next week as well, next weekend as well, the 17th and 18th, with 6 more Ontario Cup, MilkUP Ontario Cup finals being live broadcast between Saturday and Sunday. We're here in the boys under 17 final, and we're still waiting the breakthrough tally as Glenn Shields maneuver across the line, or tight to the line rather, as Chen plays the cross into the penalty area. It's off a defender, but it's not going to track out as Dadik gets to it first. Bit of a collision as taking the worst of that was Fix for Glenn Shields, but nothing doing as Dadik gets set to kick this one out. Dadik, good drop kick, that one well across half. Laria comes up with it. Aaron Mills retained possession as they try send Carla on the run. Assad closes him down, trying to shield the ball, but he's got to turn and make the play, and now he feeds it ahead for Louis. Louis evades the challenge from Sivinsan. Louis gets it right back, tries to chip it ahead for Lomangino. Coming from an offside position to play that ball was Barakat, so it'll be a free kick for Glenn Shields.
For who? Ali, drop.
Mills getting set to make a couple substitutions, including bringing back in Yusuf Darawi and their striker and attacking threat in Jacob Phillip. But now they've got to defend. Nice touch here inside the box. What a sliding tackle by Leo Nguyen as he came in and put an end to that attack. And then an equally impressive slide challenge in return. I believe it was Fix who was up there for Glenn Shields, as now Chen comes up with it. It was, actually check that, it was Sen Oaks who had it there for Glenn Shields. There's a challenge out top the box, nothing doing. As the teams exchange possession, and now Aaron Mills come up with it. Raposo, he plays that one up the field. Salaturo once again trying to sell the call to get a free kick for Glenn Shields. He stayed down for a while, but nothing happening there from the match official's perspective. Chen laying it off. Fix. Check that. That's Louis. He goes back to Assad. Louis, he's closed down quickly, and he's forced to play that out as it's an Aaron Mills throw-in. And now a chance to make the double substitution as Barakat will come out of the match. A short stint there that time. And Darawi gets set to come back in as he'll replace Gopinath. 85th minute of action, and we remind you that soon another deserving team will engrave their name into Ontario Cup history and receive their medals and hoist the beautiful Ontario Cup trophy created by Nothers, the award store. For more than 50 years, Nothers, the award store, has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nothers.com.
Hold on, Matty, hold on.
Possession exchanged, nothing of significance, and it'll be a throw in here for Aaron Mills.
So let's play slow down.
As it's played short. And 7-10 tries to dribble around Salaturo. Coughs it up, but Carla there to hold possession. The pass from Di Michele picked off as he tries to wrestle it back, but now it's with Lomangino. Lomangino played it off the defender, Morrison, and that'll be a corner kick now for Glenn Shields. So 86th minute of action. And Aaron Mills gets set to defend a corner kick here for Glenn Shields. They play it short. Louis touches it out. Lomangino looking to cross in. Top of the box. Chen heads it on. Morrison volleys it in the air with his head. Chen gets it back. Rogozovsky around the first challenge. Appeals for a handball on that block kick. Nothing doing. The Glenn Shields fans, and it's a rowdy crowd on hand, a vocal crowd on hand here for the boys under 17 final. They didn't like that no call. But here goes Laraya. He tries to make a play. The defender pinching up here in the attacking third, taking on Darawi. Laraya earns a free kick, and Glenn Shields will have a set piece opportunity. So setting up to take the free kick for Glenn Shields is Adam Fix. And from that tight angle, you know he'll be looking to cross this one in. I'd be shocked if he tries to sneak it in on the near post. Glenn Shields putting 5 players in the penalty area. And just outside is Chen in the vicinity if anything pops loose. Fix setting up for the kick. Delivers the cross in. Oh, pinballed around after Dada got a piece of it, then appeals for another handball, but nothing doing, as I'm not sure what they saw there. Morrison clearly controlled that with his legs. But tough break there in the eyes of the Glenn Shields faithful. 88th minute, they play the free kick quickly. Salaturo fights off the challenge. Advantage played here. Fix lays it over. As that shot attempt gets blocked by Nguyen, gutsy effort to get in the way of that strike from Aiden Jamal as it's out for a corner kick.
Lou. You're not going to get it there. There's 4 of them.
The crowd is getting amped. We are in the 89th minute of action. Corner kick here for Glenn Shields. Quality cross comes in, gets over the head of Lomangino, and now it'll be picked up by Aaron Mills.
Got him. Lou, body.
Rampool plays it forward, but Assad meets it and knocks it out for the throw-in.
Back to where we were.
Not sure of how many minutes of added time. I think we might get 2 after the hand gesture I just saw.
Come on, let's go.
Actually, check that. It's going to be 4 minutes of added time to be played here in the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022.
Yes.
After those 4 minutes, if we're still tied, we're going straight to penalties. Throwing to come here for Aaron Mills. Well, the girls under 17 final ended in penalties after a scoreless draw, and that was a dramatic penalty kick sequence, and we'll see what happens here with the boys, if a team will find a late breakthrough, or if we're destined for the second time today, kicks from the spot. Nguyen takes the ball for Aaron Mills. Across half, dribbles it, makes the pass to Rampool. Rampool sees that one on to the touchline as Raposo tries to get it back to Rampool, but it's turned over, and now Laraya has it. Salaturo finds an overlapping option. Check, that was actually Raposo checking back. And what a slide tackle, but Raposo ends up committing a foul in the process. And now the 4th official puts up the 4 minutes on the board
Ladies and gentlemen,
to indicate added time. So both coaches will have to be mindful of any potential penalty kick takers they want to get into this match. Aaron Mills looking to make a substitution when they get the opportunity, but they'll have to wait because first it's going to be a free kick here for Glenn Shields. Samuels, the kick taker for Glenn Shields. They put everybody in front of the ball except for Samuels and the keeper Contreras. Almost 8 jerseys inside the penalty area for Glenn Shields looking to get something on this cross. Samuels, right-footed ball. Bounces into the area. Salaturo gets ahead to it. Volley attempt by Louis. It's off a defender out for a corner. Nice job by the sneaky Alessio Louis to find his way through traffic, maneuver the crowd, and generate that volley attempt. Louis gets set to take the corner for Glenn Shields. As once again, they put 6 players in the penalty area to try receive. Louis' cross, not a great one, knocked away, but it pops out to Assad. He steps it over to Samuels, evades the first challenge, gets around the second diving effort. He gets clipped up, and then Samuels commits the foul in the process. And a free kick for Aaron Mills. They want to try to take it quick, but the match official's going to pull this one back and slow things down.
Hey, step up a little bit. Sit down, look at this place here.
So the keeper, Devin Daddick, gets set to take the free kick as Aaron Mills tried to push some players up the pitch, but they don't seem too interested in trying to threaten here. But it's picked up by Phillip. Samuels rips it away from him. Chen, he's being pulled back, but advantage played, and now it's controlled by Glenn Shields across half. Salaturo tries to feed it ahead for Lomangino, but that one easily scooped up by the keeper, Daddick.
Long ball.
And he'll take his time playing this one out. Daddick with a good drop kick. Assad heads it backwards to his own keeper, Contreras, who then picks that one up. Both teams will try and make substitutions here if they get the opportunity. An interesting change coming for Glenn Shields is Julian Colangelo is getting set to come into the match. I don't think he's played a minute today, and he could potentially be coming on cold to take a penalty. We'll keep an eye on that. As Samuels tries to wrestle it away from Phillip, his long-range attempt blocked on that effort by Samuels to scramble back. Sevensen, he plays that out wide. Raposo touches it back. Aaron Mills trying to open something up here as they play it in through the middle, but that's intercepted initially. Now picked up by Phillip. Touches out wide, but it was secured by Rogozovsky. And that does it. The match finishes. The substitutions not able to be completed. And we'll go to penalty kicks here at the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. So for the second consecutive match, we're going to penalty kicks. As we had the same fate in the girls under 17 final, and now here in the boys, we'll be doing the same thing.
Thank you. You guys need me right now? Yes.
Hey, give me water, please. Take me.
Come on, hey, think about it, Watch the way. My water.
So the match officials will have to hold another coin toss to determine who will kick first. As you're tuned into the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022, it's the boys under 17 finals, scoreless after 90 minutes between Glenn Shields Juventus FC and Aaron Mills Eagles, as they call the captains to the half for the coin toss. And a reminder that a berth to nationals is on the line here, as the winning squad will go on to represent Ontario at the national championships in October. Samuels and Salaturo representing Glenn Shields for the coin toss. Raposo for Aaron Mills. As for the second consecutive match, we'll have to settle this with kicks from the spot. A reminder that we've got one more match on the docket for tonight, with the men's final between Gloucester and Caledon, as a nether berth for national championships will be on the line in that one as well. So we'll take kicks down to the goal towards our right. Closest to the Ontario Soccer Centre, as we're coming to you live from the Ontario Soccer Centre Stadium Field. My name's Nico Cardarelli, and we're just moments away from settling this contest with kicks at the spot. Not quite sure who's going to kick first. I think it might be Aaron Mills, but that's just speculation. The coaches will determine their 5 kickers, and the teams will head back into the center circle to determine their fate. As both keepers having moments of brilliance in this match, Devin Daddick making 2 particular saves, especially the one where he came off his line to charge at Lomangino and he kept that one out. Another one, a strong diving save. And then Contreras, the keeper for Glenn Shields, making a couple of big stops as well. Maybe none bigger than the ball he punched over the bar after the dipping, diving shot from Dominic Sivensen. Nearly caught the Glenn Shields keeper off his line, but Contreras making that spectacular save, tipping it out for a corner. Both keepers will have to be on their A game here, and the kickers will have to show confidence but also nerves of steel as they prepare to settle this with penalty kicks. Reminder that the MilkUP Ontario Cup, the provincial soccer championship for the LTPD Soccer for Life Stream, is the largest competition of its kind in Canada. And here we are with the boys under 17 final about to be resolved. Kicks from the spot as both goalkeepers make their way down to the penalty area to our broadcast right. And it looks like it will be Contreras to defend the goal first, as both goalkeepers, Daddick and Contreras, will come together for a brief handshake and show of mutual respect for each other before they duel it out with penalty kicks.
That will go one by one.
Glenn Shields takes their position inside the center circle. You can cut the tension with a knife down there. You can hear a pin drop, as pretty much all the fans have come off the bleachers and have piled right up against the fence to try to get a closer look here, as they wait to see which squad will represent Ontario at the national championships in October. Will it be the Aaron Mills Eagles? Will it be Glenn Shields Juventus FC? Let's find out as we settle this with penalty kicks. You're tuned in to the boys under 17 final of the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022. Again, you can just cut the tension here. It's the long walk up to the spot as Leo Nguyen's going to take the first kick here in penalties Nguyen had an incredible performance all game long for Aaron Mills, taking free kicks, defending in clutch situations. Just a tremendous performance from Nguyen. And he'll take the first kick here in penalties for the Aaron Mills Eagles. Sebastian Contreras takes his position on the line as the keeper for Glen Shields. Nguyen looking up to the sky, deep breath, run up to the ball, right-footed strike, and he sends Contreras the wrong way. Aaron Mills take the 1-0 lead on penalty kicks. Calm, cool, and collected, Leo Nguyen had a plan in mind, and he executed perfectly to give Aaron Mills the lead. Now making the walk up for Glen Shields, Dante Lomangino. He was the consistent attacking threat throughout the match for Glen Shields, as they send one of their top players to the spot for the first kick. Dadik playing a little bit of mind games here, standing right out at top of the 6-yard box, almost staring down Lomangino, who takes a long run. He's well outside the penalty area running up to this one. Lomangino. A little bit of a Panenka, and he slides it through. Oh, he slowed up his run just a little bit to try play head games back with Dadik. And the Aaron Mills bench feeling frustrated there that it snuck by Dadik. He went the right way, got a piece of it, but Lomangino muscled it through, and we're square 1-1. Aaron Mills send Yusuf Darawi to the spot next. He had a phenomenal performance as well, making a number of big plays through the midfield for the Eagles. And now he's got an opportunity to put them in front, 2-1 on penalty kicks. But Contreras will do his best to keep this out. Darawi from the penalty spot. Takes his time. Short run up. Lets it fly. He didn't hit it well, but he got Contreras going the wrong way. And it's in the back of the net to give Aaron Mills the 2-1 lead. Tough break there for Contreras. If he goes the right way, he's probably making that save. But Darawi sent him in the wrong direction. And even though he didn't get a pure hit on the ball, he puts it in. Alessio Louis. He's the next shooter here for Glen Shields. He had that scary collision in the first half where he took a hit to the back of his head. But he soldiered on, and now he finds himself at the spot to take the second kick for Glen Shields Juventus FC. The right-footed Louis steps off the ball. The goalkeeper, Devin Dadik, takes his position on the line. Louis, run up. Hammers it home, low, to the same side the keeper went. And even though Dadik has guessed right twice, he hasn't been able to keep one out yet. Louis puts it in. We're all tied once again. Third player to step to the spot for Aaron Mills. Their attacking threat, their main striker, Jacob Phillip. He had a glorious chance in the first half where he redirected an aerial cross just wide of the face of goal. Now he steps to the spot for the Eagles to try put them in front. Contreras dances on his line side to side. Phillip, slow run up, drills it right down the middle, and he buries that one confidently, as Contreras just is guessing at this point, as he's gone wrong on all three kicks. And Aaron Mills now in front 3-2. Gianfranco Salaturo next up for Glen Shields Juventus FC. He takes the long walk to the penalty spot and prepares to set the ball. And once again, Dadik standing at the top of his 6. This is clearly mental games from the Aaron Mills keeper. He doesn't want to have to back down until the referee makes him. And now Dadik retreats to the goal line. Jumps up, hits the crossbar. Salaturo gets set to take the kick. Salaturo, short run up, drills it, and puts it in. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And so far, both teams 3 for 3 from the spot. Perfect penalties taken, as all 3 kickers for each team have converted. Next up, one of the captains for Aaron Mills, Luke Raposo, will step to the spot and try put Aaron Mills back in front. Neither team has missed a kick yet. Contreras, the goalkeeper for Glen Shields, as Raposo gets set to take the kick. Run up, strong run up, and he buries that once again, sending Contreras in the wrong direction. As Raposo motions to his team, let's stay calm. Ice in my veins, boys, as he buries it. And the Eagles up 4 to 3. Up next, Chen, the defensive midfielder for Glen Shields, who made so many big tackles throughout this match, will step to the spot. Dadik, look at that. He came right up to the penalty spot to try play some head games there. And now he'll receive a bit of a warning from the match official on that little bit of gamesmanship. Chen from the spot runs up, and he sneaks it past Dadik, who waited and went the right direction, but once again unable to keep it out despite going the right side. This is a back and forth affair, and much like the girls under 17, both teams converting strongly from the penalty spot. Carla comes up next. Aaron Mills looking to go back in front here, after Chen tied it at 4. Carla runs up. Contreras jumps the wrong way, and the keeper for Glen Shields starting to show his frustration, as he has guessed wrong on every single kick, and that time he slams his fist into the turf. As Sidan Carla puts it in and puts Aaron Mills back in front, 5-4. So a big moment here as Adam Fix steps to the spot. He has got to convert to keep this thing going. Fix puts the ball down. Dadik, once again, at the top of the 6, trying to get in the head of the kick taker. Fix will reset the ball here, and he'll take just a few steps off the ball before preparing to take the kick. Now he'll center up. Fix, left-footed strike, and he curls that one in. What a strike. Dadik went the right way, but he guessed low, and all he could do was watch the ball sail over top of him into the back of the net. So extra kicks from the spot here. Sudden death, as Aaron Mills and Glen Shields Juventus FC tied 5 kicks apiece. It'll be Dominic Sivensen at the spot here for the Aaron Mills Eagles, with Contreras on the line to try keep this out. Neither team has missed yet from the penalty spot. Sivensen runs up, puts the right foot into it. Contreras keeps it out. He dragged his right foot behind him, and even though he had started to go the wrong way, he was just able to hold his momentum with the back foot and got a toe to it to keep it out. And for the first time in penalties, a kicker has missed. Glen Shields with an advantage as Aiden Jamal steps to the spot. Caution being issued as one of the Glen Shields players decided to rip his jersey off in celebration. So the yellow card issued to Adam Fix after his keeper Contreras made the big save. Well, Contreras guessed wrong on every single direction until that one, and even then he started to dive down to the corner, but realized it was going down the middle and incredibly held his momentum back with his feet and just had them in the turf long enough to deflect it out. And now it all comes down to this. Aiden Jamal with a chance to win it from the penalty spot. Dadik to defend for Aaron Mills. Jamal steps into it, and he scores! And Glen Shields Juventus FC have won the MilkUP Ontario Cup Championship in the boys under 17 division. They will represent Ontario at national championships in October. And the celebration commences at midfield for Glen Shields Juventus FC. Man, what an incredible match. Both teams putting up a phenomenal effort. But in the end, Glen Shields with the advantage in penalties. Heartbreak for the Aaron Mills Eagles. And celebration for Glen Shields. For the second consecutive match, it goes to penalties. And here in the boys under 17 final at the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022, it's Glen Shields victorious in kicks over the Aaron Mills Eagles. Wow, what a tremendous game that was. And what a finish. A reminder that we've got one more match on the docket at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the men's final between Caledon and Gloucester. But in the meantime, thank you again to our proud partners for today's event. Special recognition goes to our premier partners from Dairy Farmers of Ontario, who are presenting the MilkUP Ontario Cup. Dairy Farmers of Ontario proudly support youth soccer while driving awareness of the benefits of milk in a healthy and active lifestyle to help young athletes realize their untapped potential. We also extend our gratitude to our broadcast partners, Hub International Insurance Brokers, our premier partners, Toronto FC and CPL, our community partners, Sport Check, as well as Respect in Sport, SoccerX, Sports Engine, and Nothers, the award store. Folks, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back at 6:30 p.m. with the men's final as you've been tuned in to the MilkUP Ontario Cup 2022.
It begins with a ball. Two teams, two nets, that ball.